Hello, welcome to this tutorial. Today we're going to learn daily laptop beep codes with solutions. So in Dell computer there are beep codes. You see, you will hear a Dell computer beep. So that beep code have a meaning. It indicates that there is a problem with your laptop or your computer. So let's learn the meaning and the solution of that beep code. So one shot beep. Here we have beep cause and related solution. So one shot beep. The cause is motherboard fails to work, including BIOS damaged or corruption and the ROM error. So when you hear a short beep, it means that the motherboard fails to work, include BIOS damaged or corruption. Means BIOS corruption means the BIOS file is corrupted and the ROM error. So solution is to replace or repair the motherboard. Two short beeps means that cause is no memory or RAM detected. So solution is to reset the memory or RAM, or clean the connector of the memory and the slot, or replace the memory. So if you hear two short beep means that the computer or laptop fails to detect RAM memory. So solution is to reset the RAM. To reset the RAM means that you remove out the RAM and you insert it properly, or clean the connector of the memory. Connector means the pins of the RAM memory, and the slot, or replace the memory. The slot are RAM slots on the motherboard where RAM is attached, or replace the memory. Three short beeps cause is chipset or time of day clock test failure. So solution is to reset BIOS by removing CMOS battery. So if you don't know how to reset BIOS, search my video on how to reset BIOS and clear the CMOS. If it does not work, please remove dust off the motherboard with vacuum cleanser and small brush. If the same problems happens, please replace the motherboard. So when you hear three short beep means that the cause is chipset. Chipset means that faulty bridge and not the bridge, or sometimes maybe time of day clock test failure. So solution is to reset the BIOS by removing the battery. Means that you take out the battery, CMOS battery out, and then you reset the BIOS. Go to my video on how to reset BIOS and clear CMOS memory. So if it does not work, please remove dust of the motherboard. So if you set the BIOS and it does not work, means that now you can remove dust of the motherboard with vacuum cleaner and small brush. So you clean the motherboard with hair blower, hair blower and a small brush. You may use a toothbrush, no problem. If the same problem happens, please replace the motherboard. So if you set the BIOS, clean the motherboard and it still does not work, means that please replace the motherboard. Buy a new motherboard. 4 short beeps cause memory, RAM or of the motherboard failure. Solution is to reset the memory or RAM, or clean the connector of the memory and the slot, or replace the memory. So when you hear 4 short beep, the cause may be, probably the cause is memory, RAM of the motherboard failure. Means that if you hear short beep, it means that the RAM memory failed. So solution is to reset the memory or RAM. To reset the memory means that you take out your RAM out of the motherboard and then you insert it properly, or clean the connector of the memory. To clean the connector of the memory means that the pins of the memory you clean by using a rubber like a pencil rubber. You can use a pencil rubber to clean the connector of the memory. That is good idea. Or in the slot, or replace the memory. Slot is where we insert the RAM on the motherboard, that connector on the motherboard which you use it to hold the RAM. So you clean that connector with brush, or replace the memory. Replace the memory means that you find a new memory or a new RAM. That's the solution. 5 short beeps. The cause is CMOS battery failure. Solution is to reset BIOS by removing CMOS battery or replace CMOS battery. So when you hear 5 short beep means that the cause is CMOS battery is failed. So the solution is to reset the BIOS by removing CMOS battery. So to reset the BIOS means you take out the CMOS battery out of the motherboard, then you short the 2 pin of the CMOS battery connector, or replace the CMOS battery. So you buy a new CMOS battery. 6 short beep, the cause is video card failure or has a poor connection. So solution is to reset the video card or clean the connector of the video card and slot, or replace the video card or the motherboard. So when you hear 6 short beeps, the cause may be video card failure or has a poor connection. Means that maybe the video card is failed totally, or it is connected improperly. That means the poor connection. So solution is to reset the video card. To reset the video card means that you take out the video card if possible, then you put it or you set it properly again, or clean the connector of the video card. Means that to clean the connector of the video card means that you clean the pin of the video card or the graphics card, that pins which are connected to the motherboard. You clean the rubber and the brush and the slot, or replace the video card. So you can clean the slot. Slot means that the connector on the motherboard is used to hold that video card. So you clean the connector of the brush, you may use the benzene and so on, or replace the video card, or you can replace the video card. So for laptop, you can take out the GPU and replace with a new one, but for desktop you can buy a new graphics card and insert it easy, or replace the motherboard. So for laptop, if you fail to replace the video card, you can buy a new motherboard. So 7 short beeps, cause is CPU failure. Solution is to reset or replace the CPU. So this 7 short beeps, myself, I face this problem in most Dell laptops. So the cause of this is probably the CPU failure. So here CPU failure, maybe the CPU is dead, or maybe some solder joint on the CPU and the CPU is failed, or some voltage or signal to the CPU is missing. So solution is to reset or replace the CPU. So if you have a laptop with a CPU connector, you can take out the CPU and reset the CPU properly again, the CPU socket. If you have a laptop with CPU socket or a desktop with CPU socket, you can take out the CPU and reset it, or insert it properly again, or replace the CPU, or you can test by replacing the CPU to check if the problem is continuous. Means that there is a signal under the CPU is missing, and so on. So 80 short beeps means the cause is LCD failure. So solution is to reset the LCD cable or replace the LCD screen. So when you hear 8 short beeps, means that there's LCD failure, means that the motherboard failed to detect the LCD screen. So solution is to reset the LCD cable. To reset the LCD cable means that you remove the LCD cable from the motherboard and from the screen connector, and then you insert the LCD cable to the screen and the motherboard properly, or replace the LCD screen. So it means that you can replace or buy a new LCD screen. So guys, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and support my channel. Thank you.